Today, I'm gonna see if I can turn myself into a Victoria's Secret angel at home. Hey guys, it's Dylan and welcome back to my channel. So this video is a bit different and I'm trying to change up some video ideas. So today, I'm gonna see if I can turn myself into a Victoria's Secret angel at home, obviously. So in this video, we're gonna be getting like a cute little Victoria's Secret angel outfit on, but PG, my hair and my makeup. So we're gonna glow up from this to this. And if you guys want to follow along and see a tutorial on how to do it, just keep watching. So obviously, first things first is my hair. It looks a hot mess. Let me take it down. You guys, it's like literally stuck. Oh my gosh. BRB. So first things first, I need to wash my hair and blow dry it. So I'm gonna skip past that part because it's kind of repetitive. Y'all know how to just wash it all and blow dry it. But what I'm gonna use the Dove Daily Moisture Conditioner and the shampoo. So this is what I'm using to wash my hair. And then we're just gonna use this type of blow dryer and a brush to blow dry it. So I'll be back when my hair is all blown out and fresh and clean. Okay guys, my hair is nice and freshly washed and blow dried. This is what it looks like. But before we start on the hair, I need to look more the parts, so let's change my clothes real quick. Okay, I am all dressed. I put on this really cute pink and white striped set I got from TJ Maxx. Looks like this. And then I have on my cute little bedazzled Victoria's Secret bra. So now you guys, we're gonna start on the hair. So if I was a Victoria's Secret angel, I would not want crusty lips, so I'm going to put some Vaseline on to prep them while I'm doing the hair. Okay, my lips are moisturized. So now we're gonna start on the hair, but I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna use for my products. So first, this is just transferred into a little travel size bottle, but this is the Bio Silk Heat Protectant. So I have this in this bottle. I have my spritz for my leave out. This comb I'm gonna use is like the brush or the chase method when I'm flat ironing. This like flat iron, my mini flat iron, and my beach waver. And both of these are set to 410. It's a little hot, some might say, but some of this ain't my hair, so it's fine for me. Let's go ahead and start, guys. So I'm gonna start by parting my hair directly down the middle, because actually I'm gonna start by separating my leave out from the hair that's not mine. So I have my section here, so I'm gonna start with my BioSilk, a little amount. If you put too much, your hair is just gonna end up super oily and it's not gonna cooperate. So the smallest amount, and then just running that through the entire section. And I know when you think of Victoria's Secret, you think of like blowout, big, juicy curls, but I want to do my own little twist. So mine is gonna be like a beach wave with a straight end. So you'll see it when y'all see it. So I'm gonna start with this section and just bring the rest of the hair over. Make sure it's detangled. Take your flat iron and you're just gonna do like a quick little pass to make sure the hair is not frizzy. All the way down. Just like that. All I did was one pass. And then I'm taking my beach waver. And this curls itself, and I'm gonna start from, actually let's see, because I want to curl out like that. So I'm starting from the bottom, and because I want my ends straight, I'm leaving some out, and then I'm literally just gonna curl out like this, and then we're gonna release it, and it should look something like this. And then if I feel like the ends aren't straight enough, I can just go back in and like that. And there is one curl done, you guys. So now I have to do this to the rest of my head. So I'm gonna do this section with y'all normal speed, and then the rest of my hair we're gonna speed it up a bit. So this is like a little straggler piece, so put that away. So one more time for you guys. Flat iron first. You really should only need like one pass. Okay. Comb it out. Now we're taking the beach waver, the leave out, and we curl. And now we wait. Oh, my finger. Can't release. Super cute curl. Picture the industry. And there we have two super cute curly waves. And I don't think I'm gonna brush these out yet. I'm gonna let these kind of like rest until later on. So yeah, so now I'm gonna speed run and do the rest of my head. And there's one crucial step I just forgot. You need some hairspray so they really hold. So I'm just gonna spray that over them. Okay guys, I just finished curling the entire bottom half of my hair, and it looks really cute and like exactly how I wanted. The ends are straight and the top is curled, and like low-key I'm living like my Barbie fantasy right now, because when I was little I always wanted my hair to look like this one Barbie character from Princess and the Pauper. Like I just love the way their curls looked, and like that's just what I feel like I'm giving. But the reason I came back on here, it's like hair month, was to show you guys how I do my natural hair with sewing. So I'm gonna start by doing like the hairline, if that, this part, I don't know, or like these pieces over here. So again, starting with the Bio Silk, a very teeny amount because it's my natural hair and I do not need it getting oily quick or fast. So just a little bit. Taking our comb, we're just gonna brush it. And so now I'm gonna do little section by little section. So I'm gonna start with this teeny tiny section right here, and I'm gonna take my spritz and spray it on the root because that's the part we need to be flat. And then I'm gonna take my mini flat iron so I can get really close to the root, and I'm just going to get my hair as flat as possible. And the spritz just really helps to ensure that it gets really flat. As you can see, it's looking really smooth compared to the rest of my hair. And then I just take my bigger one, get close, and then I just do the rest of the hair and go back like that. And as you can see, it's super duper smooth. And so then I just do that to the next section on the root, kind of brush it through, mini flat iron, and really get to the root of the hair. Then the big one, and go back, just like that. Okay, and now this is all done, so I'm going to straighten the rest of my leave out, and then I'll come back. But I literally do the same thing, and for the middle I spray straighten, and then I'm gonna curl it with the rest of this hair, and then we'll be done with the hair. Okay guys, and here is my final hair for right now. The curls are not brushed out, and it did get kind of late, so we're gonna finish this whole transformation in the morning, which gives my hair some time to rest a bit. But it came out super cute, I feel like, and it's gonna look even better when I brush the curls out. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap my hair up with a silk scarf and my bonnet, and I will see y'all in the morning for the full transformation. Alright guys, welcome back. It's the next morning and I went up and touched my hair because the curls kind of fell, but now they're nice and fresh, ready for this video. I'm gonna start by pinning my hair back because I do not want any, well, makeup's gonna get in my hair, but I want is a minimum product getting in my hair as possible. And I got these really cute pins from TJ Maxx. I wish I had some Victoria's Secret themed ones, but I don't, so okay. And I'm also going to be filming a TikTok while we're doing this, so let's begin, you guys. So I want to start with brows. So I would say my inspo is very Candice. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but Candice from Victoria's Secret. So I'll put the look up on the screen so y'all can see what we're basing this off of. So first we're going to start with brows, and I feel like a Victoria's Secret Angel brow is very fluffy. So I'm going to start with this NYX brow glue, and my mirror is facing this way. So if you see me looking this way, that is why. But I'm just going to kind of brush my brows up and over. And I'm going to try and not make my brows as dark. I want to leave them looking fluffy. So let me go ahead and do my brows. And with the pencil, I'm going to be using this Morphe brow pencil in the shade Guava. I'm just going to kind of fill in like any holes, but not making it dark. So I want it to look bright, so I'm going to use this Maybelline. This is like the color correcting concealer in the pink shade, and I'm going to put that all over my lid and just blend it out as like a base. Okay, it's all over my lid, and now I'm just going to blend that out with a beauty blender and kind of go under, but be careful because I don't want to like mess up the brow. My brows are kind of looking different. They're giving long lost cousins, not even long lost sisters, so kind of make that a little more the same. Okay, now I'm gonna take this Laura Mercier powder and I'm gonna put that all over my lid, so it's like kind of set in place. Same on the other eye. So now we're gonna do the crease color, and I'm gonna stop there on the eyes. So I'm gonna use this Makeup Revolution palette. It's like a dupe for the Patrick Ta palette, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I think it's shade, how would I? I think it's shade 6. So I'm gonna take shade 6, take shade 6, and I'm gonna place that in like the crease. Hopefully that's dark enough. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's really good. So I'm gonna put that all in my crease. And this is a really like loose and fluffy eyeshadow brush because I do not want any of this eyeshadow looking like dense. I really want it to look like flowy, airy, Victoria's Secret. Okay, and I'm done with that one. And now in the picture, it looks like there's a slightly darker color, like right on the outer corner. So I'm gonna take the last shade, and I believe this is shade 1, and I'm gonna place this like in the outer crease just a little bit, just to deepen it up slightly. Okay, we're looking good, and now we're gonna do one more dark color by the lash line. So I think I'm going to do a mix of shade, I think this is shade 10 right here, and then shade 2. And now I'm gonna take this like flatter, denser brush. Actually, I can tell y'all the brush numbers. These are from Real Techniques. This one is the Real Techniques 304 brush, and this one is the Real Techniques 307 brush. So I'm gonna go back into the palette, and I'm gonna use, I think this is shade 5 right here, with a mix of shade 9, which is the white shade. And I'm gonna take those two, really prioritizing the white shade though, and that is gonna go across the lid like this to brighten it back up so that the shimmers shine like a lot. And then I'm gonna go back in with the fluffy brush, and I'm gonna dip into that first shade that we used on the lid and kind of make sure it's blended out evenly. And same thing to the other lid. Because why am I low-key eating? I feel like this is coming out so good, but let me not jinx it. But like, I haven't done like a real eye look in a minute now. I usually just do one eyeshadow color and call it a day. But maybe this is my sign that I need to like bring it back, because this is actually looking really good. Really deeper shade right here. Okay, so I went and dug this out of the grave. I haven't used this palette in so long. This is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. And I just thought this was a perfect shade for this. And I feel like they probably use this palette for the shows too. So I'm gonna do the shade Vermeer, which is right here. And it's this like white based shimmery shade. And I'm gonna take that on my finger. And it's like so creamy. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm gonna place that directly on my lid. Because Victoria's Secret Angels, they are so glowy, and so I wanted to make sure that I showed that. So I'm just taking this on the part of the lid where we place the bright colors. I'm not really bringing it out here like this. So we should be here right now, and we're gonna do the same to the other eye. Lots of glitter. Okay, I think this is looking really good so far. Very on theme. So now I am done with this for now. And I am going to start on the base now. Angels are very glowy, so I'm gonna go in with this NYX face glue. But I also know that if I were a model, I would sweat. So I'm gonna wanna put a matte primer in the places that I would get oily. So I'm gonna use this Baby Skin by Maybelline. So let's just do the prime. Oh, this is getting harder and harder to squeeze. See, now that was too much. I didn't need too much. Okay, gonna rub that in. And I already prepped my skin with my skincare earlier, so that is already on. Okay, now we're taking the matte one. And the places I would get oily, which is here, especially my nose. So basically my T-zone. A little on the chin and the forehead. Now let's move on to my base. So Victoria's Secret Angels never look cakey to me. They always look like natural. So ignore my dirty bottle. It needs a cleaning. But I'm taking my Kylie Skin Tint in the shade 4.5 WN, and I'm just gonna place that like foundation. And really, this is all I've been using as a base product recently. I really want to try the YSL Cushion Foundation, but I'll probably try that when I go to Sephora. And then we're gonna take my beauty blender. I need some more setting spray. And we're just gonna blend that in. Make sure it's like a nice even layer. It's like another layer of skin. Okay, my base is all blended now, and I avoided my under eye area because I don't want it to get cakey. But I feel like we're looking good. It's looking like another layer of skin. So now I'm gonna move on to cream bronzer. So I'm gonna take this About Face cream bronzer in the shade Goth, oh no, Beach Goth. And this one is not as orangey. It's more like a cool tone bronzer. And I think that's good because Victoria's Secret Angels are bronzy, but it's like a light amount. I feel like it's more the blush that pops. So I didn't want a product that was too orange or too warm. So I'm just placing it here in these areas, and I'm gonna do a little bit on my nose. This product is super creamy, like almost too creamy, I feel like. Okay, then I'm taking this brush from Real Techniques. This is the 136 brush, or 136, and I'm just gonna blend that in. And this is like the perfect shade. It's not too warm at all, and I think an angel would wear this. Okay, my cream bronzer is all blended out. So now the concealer. So I'm gonna start with this Maybelline concealer, and I'm gonna place that in the inner corners because I feel like angels are always very bright right here. So I'm just gonna place that on the inner corner. Okay, so I placed that right there. And then I'm gonna go in with my About Face concealer in the shade, where's the shade? Ugh, I can barely read that. 1 Neutral? Jeez, that is so small. But anyways, I'm gonna place that on the outer part like this. And I'm dragging it up because I do not want my face to go down. And then I'm gonna place it on my chin, on any blemishes, and the forehead, like this. And a little bit on the nose, like that. And now we blend. So I'm gonna start with this brush. This is a brush from Killa. I don't know. It's just a brush from Killa. If you guys know, you know, but it's a concealer brush and it's like kind of flat. So I'm gonna start blending the concealer out by my eye, and we're gonna drag it down to carve out the nose contour, and we're gonna start blending. Okay, so some of the contour, or bronzer, is that the word, kind of went away. So if you want more, just add it here in the places. And I feel like my under eye is not bright enough still, so I want that to be brighter. So I'm just gonna place some more here. Let's blend this out first. Okay, I think that is good enough. So now, let's do some blush. Now, one of the signature the closest thing I have is this blush from Rare Beauty in the shade Worth. So I'm gonna take that and do like a dot right there and a dot right here. So I just did 1 dot each. And I don't really have like a dense brush for my blush, so I'm just gonna use the same brush. That's not really, I normally don't, but ugh. Y'all, it's like hair everywhere. It's starting to upset me. But I'm kind of blending that in on the apples of my cheeks. We're gonna set my face. Normally I put spray, but she's on a low budget. So I'm taking my Laura Mercier powder, and we are just gonna powder up my face. Tap the excess. Blend under the eye first, you guys, to make sure there is no creasing. And then powder like this. And if I were a model, I do want some glow to stay, but I'm gonna powder my entire face because I can bring back glow with other products. You do not want to sweat off products on the runway. Okay, basically now my whole face is set with the powder. I kind of changed the lighting, so if it changed, that's why. But now we need to do my bronzer. So I'm taking my Real Techniques brush, and this is the 137 brush. And I'm gonna take my bronzer from this, it's like the, what's this called? This is the Hot Escape Cheek Palette. This is the first one, and I'm just using the bronzer shade in here. Now, Victoria's Secret Angels, they are bronzy, but it doesn't look like they cake it on too much. So I'm gonna be light-handed with my bronzer. So I'm just placing it where I did my cream bronzer. Very lightly dusting my face. And I've never been good with nose contour, so I'm just gonna take this dense brush again and just kind of. And I'm now gonna carve out my nose contour to try and make it, but like angels, they don't really look that contoured nose-wise anyway. I'm just going like this. Okay, so while this part of my nose is setting, let's do a little highlighter. So I'm gonna take this cookie highlighter from Benefit, and that's gonna go on the tip and like the bridge of my nose, and I'm gonna bring it in this like arch area of my nose. So the very tip of the nose and like the bridge area, but specifically at the top, so you can really see it reflecting. And just a little bit on my bridge. Okay. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. So now guys, the exciting part, the blush. So I'm gonna stick with this Hot Escape palette, and I'm gonna use this shade. I don't know the name, let me see. The bronzer I've been using is Laguna 1, and the blush I'm gonna be using is Thrill. It's in the shade Thrill. So their blush, I feel like, is normally like here. So I'm gonna try and keep it there. And I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush in 402, and I'm gonna dip into my blush, and I'm trying to keep it on the apples of my cheeks, so I'm gonna kind of keep it down rather than high to really make it like dolly. Oh honey, we're eating. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to start doing this makeup like forever now. This is looking really good. Keeping it low, keeping it low. That's cute, that's cute. I'm trying to keep it low, but my natural nature is bringing it up high, but we need to stay low. This is looking really good. Let me know what y'all think so far, but I think it's eating. Okay, so before we do the highlighter and stuff, I want to go back to the eyes so we can finish that. Okay, so because of all like the face products we did, some of the eyeshadow kind of faded. So I'm just gonna fix up the parts that faded a bit, making sure I keep the motion up. So I'm just starting with that first shade I started with and kind of blending it into my bronzer. Then I'm going in with the second deepest shade and putting that back in my outer corner. And then the deeper shades on like the lash line. And now let's touch up the shimmer. So now, I feel like when I see an angel, I see them with some type of like wing, a small wing. So I'm gonna go back in with this palette, and I'm gonna use the brown cream shade, which is I think shade 4. And I'm just gonna create a small wing using this angled brush. I think this came from TikTok Shop or Amazon, I don't know, but these came from somewhere. But I'm gonna make sure it's even on the brush, and I'm gonna create a small wing. Okay y'all, I tried my best with the liner. So now we're gonna do lashes. So I'm gonna take these Kiss lashes in the shade, I don't even know, not the shade, in the style. I don't even know the style though. If you guys are like professional lash wearers, let me know what style this is, because I don't know. But I'm going to place those on my lid, and a little hack, place the glue on the lash line of the lash and on your eyelid, and it'll be like a magnet. It's just gonna stick. So I'll be back when my lashes are on. Okay guys, lashes are on, and they look real tea and real cute. Oh wait, I think I found the thing. These are in the style Big Personality. and I think they are getting big personality. And if you're following along with this tutorial, I would pick a lash that best suits your face. And I think these are pretty good, so that's why I went with these. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this Essence mascara and I'm just gonna kind of brush under to blend my natural lash with the falsie. Just like this. And a little hack, if you want your lashes to look a little more natural, you can place like mascara on the tip of the lash to make it kind of blend a little better. And this is waterproof mascara, y'all. Waterproof, because we do not want our mascara to bleed and make our under eyes look all dark. Don't put this mascara too far. We're not done with her. So now I'm done with all the baking. So I'm kind of gonna brush the powder away, kind of tap it a bit. So looking at the photo, the waterline is like pretty light. So I'm gonna take this Essence, what is this? The Essence Stay and Play Gel Liner. I think this is in the shade, what is this? Y'all, I'm so bad with the names. Silky Nude 03. And I can't tell if it's going all the way through, but I really see it on this outer corner. So I'm gonna place it there. Yeah, that's tea. That's tea. Let me get my camera charger. Okay, sorry if my angle moved a little, y'all. My camera was dying, so I had to pop it on the charger. But yeah, so basically I just took the nude color from Essence and I placed it on the outer part. And this just makes your eye look more like awake, which is good, especially being on camera. Oh, like this is so tea, y'all. This is tea. I want to make sure it's super bold, so I put another layer. Boom. So now we're gonna go back in with this. Actually, I lied. We're gonna do the highlighter on the inner part, and that is bright. So I'm gonna go back with the Cookie Benefit highlighter and place that on my inner corner. So I'm taking this little brush. Don't know where this is from either. And I'm just gonna place this right on the inner corner, because that's how it looked in the reference photo. Victoria's Secret angels are glowy, we're bright. So same thing for the other eye. Okay, I think that's a good amount of highlighter. Boom, 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 it's coming together. So now we're going back in with that mascara and we're gonna do the bottom lashes. So we're just gonna, this is a really cute so far, y'all. I did get a little mascara under, so a little hack, take a spoolie and just kind of, there we go. Low key, this dot over here kind of looks like a beauty mark, so I think I'm gonna leave it because it looks really cute. So I really want my nude to be really like strong, so I'm gonna go back in and do that one more time. Okay, now we are almost done, you guys. We need to do highlighter. We're staying with the Cookie Benefit. This is important, the placement of this. I'm using the brush I did my blush with. You want to place the highlighter on like the apples of the cheek, so like this part, to really, oh y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all, like, oh, this highlighter is blinding. Going off the photo, I'm putting it where she looks glowy. So we're gonna do like above here, a little on the chin, like at this angle. That's cute. And I'm gonna do a little on my brow bone, so I'm gonna go like that. We let's see. Powder puff. And I want a little more blush, so I'm just gonna, okay, and now I want to emphasize my little moles that I have. So I'm just gonna use my eyebrow pencil and I'm gonna go over the ones I want to emphasize. Oh, I have one on my chin. Boom, dun, dun, dun. You guys, we're looking like a bombshell. I keep saying bombshell like Love Island. We're looking like an angel. Okay, y'all. So I have the mini lip combo options to choose from. I have this one with a different lip liner, and then I have this one. So I'm going to figure out which lip combo I want to use, and then I'll get back to y'all. Okay, queens, I'm back, and I tried on 3 combos. If you want to see them, go to my TikTok and go look at the video. But I picked the combo that works the best. But let me know if y'all have a different opinion. So we're about to do the first combo. That's the one I went with. So I'm just taking whatever product is left on my beauty blender and putting that over my lips to kind of mute the pinkiness of them. So the liner is the Road liner in the shade Press, I believe. No, in the shade Balance. This is in the shade Balance. So I'm gonna line my lips with this. Then lipstick, it was MAC, and this is in the shade Blankety. And I just put that all in the middle. Real cute. I'm just gonna go back in with the lip liner to make sure it's defined. And in my last step, I'm gonna take this Chanel lip gloss in the shade Icing, and that's just gonna go right on top. Like this. Oh my gosh, y'all, and I'm too hurt because why did I hear that they're changing the formula of this lip gloss? This formula is so good, like, especially this shade. Like, this is probably one of my favorite lip glosses. And I'm just so hurt that they're trying to change the formula because, like, what's broke, you don't have to fix. Like, literally. I mean, wait. I said that wrong. What's not broke, don't fix. There we go. There we go. So yeah, okay guys, and we are basically done with the glam. All that's left is to set the face, but let me know what you guys think. Is it giving Victoria's Secret Angel? I think it is. So now we're about to go ahead and fix up this hair after I do the spray. And this setting spray is the L'Oreal Infallible 36-hour wear setting spray. I use this on my makeup clients, and safe to say it does the job. Okay. Now for the fun parts. My hair. So you're gonna want like a wide comb like this. And I'm gonna take my hair down. Oh my god. And I'm gonna spray them one more time with hairspray. Simply brush them out from the end going up. So I'm gonna do that, and I have to film it on my TikToks too because I filmed like a bunch of videos, so hold on. Guys, this is looking so good. So good. If you guys watch my graduation vlog, I'm basically like recreating that hair that I got. And I think I did a pretty darn good job, minus like my hair, because I can never get it as silky as she can. But like this is pretty close, and I think I ate this up for real. So we're just gonna brush my hair out, spray, and kind of fix the flyaways. And there you have it, folks. My Victoria's Secret Angel. Look, I ate. Gotta get it. But here is the final glam, you guys, and hair. If you guys enjoy videos like this, please let me know so I can continue to make more. But let me know what you guys think, and if you followed the tutorial, and if you did, go tag me on my TikTok and like film yourself doing it so I can see the final product. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.